started. There has been a kind of a request for me to do both AEW women's and WWE women's divisions, and what I kind of can see them improving on. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how I think AEW can improve, and then I'll move on to WWE in the near future. Okay. So I think that with AEW, I'm enjoying most of the women, but they're just not being featured as much, and it's kind of a concern of mine because I kind of feel that Tony Khan has like a problem, has a bit of a problem. I don't know if he just doesn't want to feature women that much. I'm not really sure what the case is. I mean, it's like he keeps saying that he likes and supports, the women's wrestling, and he wants to push all these stars, but he wants to push like Swole and Nyla and all that. But I feel that with Nyla, I think that they kind of only used her as kind of like a stepping stone to say that they're kind of inclusive, and I think that they kind of only had used Nyla Rose, I guess, to just say, okay, well, hey, well, we're into like the trans community, or we're for them, and all that. So I think that that's kind of a problem, right there. I think that they want to say that they are diverse, but I'm not really sure if they are. But I will say that they are definitely, they're a lot more diverse than WWE is. I will say that. I'll give AEW that. They are a little bit more diverse when it comes to who they want to push. So I will give them credit for that. But I just think that the only one that's being pushed really is, I would say, Britt Baker, and I've already made a video about that. Make sure to check that out. I've kind of already said my piece with her. Yeah, I think it's kind of just about who she knows, and that's why I feel like she's getting pushed. But anyway, I feel like the AEW belt isn't really, or the women's title, I should say, isn't really the main focus as much as the NWA title. And I love Thunder Rosa so much, and I love Serena Deeb, and just everybody has been just like amazing and fabulous. But I do feel that at times, I think the problem that I have is that it's that the, NWA is kind of becoming more relevant than whatever that AEW is doing, and that's not good. Now I understand that that Tony Khan and Billy Corgan have kind of a working relationship, so that they can get they kind of are in collaboration right now for with the NWA women's title, and I totally understand that. I think my issue is that you're gonna have to make it equal. Don't just put the focus on the NWA title and not put any major focus onto the AEW women's title. I feel like the AEW title is just as important. Well, actually, it's more important because NWA isn't really doing shows right now, but AEW has been doing shows, really this whole time. So maybe try to focus more on that, or at least try to make it an even playing field with that one. As much as I love the NWA title defense, but it's not an NWA show. It's this is an AEW show. This is an AEW Dynamite that I'm watching. I'm not watching an episode of Power, so there's a difference right there. I think they need to fix that. I wish that I wish that they would put more emphasis on some of like their like their black talent. I mean, because like, I mean I know that they have it. Um, I know that they have like a lot to to go around, and I don't think that they're done signing yet. I think that they need to sign even more women. Um, I think they're good with the men. They don't need to sign that many that many men anymore. But they need to sign. They need more women. Their problem is that they need more and more women. But the women that they have, they're not really working with. So yeah. So like I said, and just as long as you just kind of add more people into the mix, then that would be great. And also, I'm thinking about doing a massage noir, Brandy Rhodes. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in that, and I'll do one. I'm already making a video about the massage noir of Big Swole, because I just think that she should be pushed like to the top. If for whatever reason she's not, so yeah, you know. Um, I have no idea why people that are actually talented aren't pushed to the moon. That's one thing that I guess AEW and WWE kind of both have in common. They like to say that they are diverse, but I think some of them just like they have to meet like a certain quota so that they won't be known as being like a racist or like a racist I guess kind of company, and that more people will sign to them. But the more people that sign on to like to that brand or to that company, um, you have kind of a risk of you not getting that much TV time. And Swole is talented. Like she actually really is like a talented woman. You know, um, she's just is a lot more entertaining to me. So I kind of rather see that happen. But anyway, so yeah, I think that that's kind of one thing that I see a flaw in is just like the lack of kind of you wanting to push like different people, and I know this is gonna be an unpopular opinion, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this and a lot of heat, but I think that Nyla should have actually been the first champion and not Riho. Um, I mean, Riho is only a part-time wrestler for the company, and Nyla is more full-time. So like I mean, and Nyla Rose has been full-time, and she's got the charisma and all that to carry that that division. She probably should have won first, and then it probably should have gone should have gone to Sheeta just now. I think Sheeta probably just should have. She probably should have won it. At the previous pay per view, Sheeta probably should have won it second at a full over at a full gear. Um, I think Nyla should have been the champion for the full year, and then Sheeta should have taken the belt like just now. She should have been crowned a brand new champion, and then maybe Riho down the line. That would have made a lot more sense. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, I thought it was fine, but but like I said, like the diversity is a big issue. It seems, with with I guess with AEW, but again, WWE has that same problem too. They have that stigma on them also. Um, I I think Thunder Rosa is very talented. They need to sign her. If Tony doesn't sign Thunder Rosa, that would be the biggest fucking mistake like that he could ever make. And and I'm saying that as not only a fan of hers, but I'm saying that as someone that I feel like that they need more women to sign. Just you need to sign her, please sign Thunder Rosa. I'm begging you, like sign this woman into like a multi-year deal. If you can sign like Jade Cargill. I haven't seen the girl wrestle yet. But if you could sign her, if you could sign someone just based off of her looks, someone like Jade that you just base off of her looks, then you can sign. You'll be able to sign Thunder Rosa. that's like the actual total package. She actually is really like that good. So I'd rather you sign her. Just like just sign her. I think Thunder Rosa is amazing. If you're not gonna sign her, then that'd be the biggest mistake. Um, but yeah, I actually think the AEW Women's Division has a lot of potential to be a big thing. But like I said, my problem has always been, uh, you know, um, that has been with them not wanting to push them. They always are seen in the audience. I've noticed that too. They always are in the audience. A lot of time just watching, you know, just watching everything play out, or just watching um, everything, all the storylines play out on camera, but they're not on camera themselves. And I think like they're just now are starting to have storylines for different people, which is great. But I don't want it to be like a too little, too late type of situation. You kind of need to strike while the iron is hot. You need to make everything needs to be diverse as possible. Because you don't want to be labeled as a racist company. That's the one thing you don't want to be labeled. Okay. So do not be like WWE, where you sign all these fucking talent, and you don't know what to do with them. Like, please do not be that way. Please don't be like that. Other than that, I think they have a lot going for them. And for fuck's sake, like, please change that title. Like, that belt is atrocious. It looks like a children's toy. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.